Hello and welcome to the IUAnyware podcast. IUAnyware is the cloud-based solution for running applications at Indiana University. In cloud-based environment, you don't have to install applications locally. Instead, they're running on another computer and you generally access them through the browser. This works great for Mac users because to access Windows applications, the other options are to either run boot camp, which means that every time you switch between Windows and Mac OS, you have to reboot your computer. And the other option is to use either Fusion, the VMware Fusion, or Parallels. And that means additional software cost. IUware is already available to students, staff, and faculty. So this option works great for Mac users to run Office 2010 and other applications. One of the common issues that comes up is how do you access your local files? Now in this example, Office 2010 is running in IUAnyware in the cloud, and it doesn't have access to the local hard drive. So to get to the files, you'd have to use cloud storage. I've used 3 different examples here: SkyDrive, Dropbox, and Box. I generally use the Box account, so I'm going to use that as the example, but the same steps work with Dropbox or SkyDrive. For K201, to work with this SAM project, then the steps are as follows. First, you'd have to download your project file from SAM onto the local hard drive. Once you've downloaded it, you upload it to cloud storage, so in this case to the Box account. Now it's available to Office 2010. It can see cloud storage. So step 3 will be able to open the file, and you work with the file, and then in step 4 you save it back to the cloud storage. Once the file is saved there, to submit it, step 5 is to download the file to the local hard drive. So now we can submit it to the SAM website. Before I show the steps, I'm going to point out this KB document. Here is the URL. Before you can use your cloud storage with IUAnyware, it has to be authorized. This KB document talks about these details. Main steps are that you go to the cloud storage authorization site, which is cloudstorage.iu.edu. Here you can see that my Box account is already authorized, and the accounts that haven't yet been authorized, they look like this. So in order to use Dropbox, Google Drive, or SkyDrive, I would first have to authorize those accounts to be used with IUAnyware. Now since my Box account is ready, I'll go ahead and use that. So we'll go to the SAM website and download the project file, and I'll just put it on the desktop. Next, I need to upload it to my cloud storage. So I'm going to go to the Box account, log in, and then in the Excel folder, I'll go ahead and upload the file from my desktop, and it is ready to go. Alright, so the file is now in the cloud storage, so IUAnyware should be able to see it now. So my next step is to get logged into IUAnyware. And here are several applications that are available within IUAnyware. I need Office 2010, so I'll go to Office Tools, Office 2010, and here is Excel. Now the first time you do this, it's going to install the Citrix viewer, and so the process takes a little bit longer, and once it is installed, it should come up in a matter of a few seconds. So just to quickly review, what I've done so far is downloaded the SAM project file to the local hard drive, uploaded it to the Box account, and then I went to IUAnyware and started Excel. So once Excel comes up, I should be able to see my files, and then I can work with them. So here is Excel, and I go to File tab, and then Open. Here's my Box account. In the Excel folder, I have my SAM project file. I can now work with this file. Step one is for me to save it as a 2 at the end, right? And then so I can continue with all the steps with my instructions that I can either print or view them on the screen. When I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So close that file. In fact, I don't need this viewer anymore, so I'm actually going to go ahead and exit out of this and log off from that. The file is sitting in my Box account. So if I refresh this folder, I see there is the second one, the one I saved from Office 2010. That's the one I need to submit to SAM. So I'm going to go ahead and download this to my local hard drive. Save again to the desktop. Now I can go to the SAM website and then choose the file to submit. And it's going to need the one with the 2 at the end. So that's the file that I worked on, and that's the one I need to submit. So I can open it and then submit it. So those are basically the steps. In just a quick review is that I have to first download my file from SAM, save it on the local hard drive, then upload it to the cloud storage. Then I can open it from the application by using the cloud storage and save it back to the cloud storage. Before I can submit it, I have to download it from the cloud storage to the local hard drive and then submit it to the SAM website. Thank you for listening.